Students, in this class we are going to see about the addressing modes. As I said earlier, this is one of the most very important topic in this first unit. Entire remaining topics all we have already covered. So in this class we are going to see about this most important question, the addressing modes. This is a definite question. Every time it will be asked in the university examination as well as in the internal examinations also, because it is the most important topic. As I said earlier, we can directly move into the topic now. What is meant by address? I already said address means a location of space or memory where the data should be kept or operations will be taken place. Okay, the different ways in which the location of the operand specified in the instruction referred as addressing modes. That means the every operation performed with the means of instructions. So in the instructions, the every instruction the address should be mentioned, though so only the corresponding operation or the data transfer will be taken place. As I said earlier, suppose if you are writing a letter to your relative or friend, means you should mention the address in the postcard, or else you are sending email, means you have to mention the email address. The address is the most important, wherever email address, or in the postcard letter their home address, or in the mobile, means you have to mention their phone number in terms of his address. The address is his phone number. Like that only, in the instructions, several instruction we are operating in this type, and we are every instruction have a certain type of formats and etc. So how you are representing the address in the instruction? ஸோ இன் டேர்ம்ஸ் ஆஃப் தமிழில் சொல்லணும் அப்படின்னா, நீங்கள் இன்ஸ்ட்ரக்ஷன்ஸ் வந்து ஆப்ரேட் பண்ணுறீங்க, அதில் எல்லா ஆப்ரேஷன்ஸ் கேரி அவுட் ஆகுது, அதில் எல்லாத்துலேயும் அட்ரஸை சொல்லணும். அந்த அட்ரஸுக்கு எந்த விதத்தில் எப்படி யூ ஆர் மென்ஷனிங் த அட்ரஸ் அட் தட் பிளேஸ், that is known as addressing mode. The address can be mentioned in different types. As I said, it will be given in follow. So let me go the topic one by one. The different types of addressing modes are, you see, immediate addressing, direct addressing, indirect addressing, register addressing, registered indirect addressing, relative addressing, indexed addressing. These are all the different types of addressing modes we are going to see. So the name itself, you can understand that concept or topic. Suppose first you see immediate addressing, means here the addressing in given in terms of immediate, at once, no waiting time or everything etc. Immediately in the address itself, the value or operation what we are going to do with directly given explicitly in terms of immediate, the value will be passed in the address directly. That is been immediate addressing. Direct addressing means the address will be given in terms of direct, 4000, 5000, 1008, like that. The address will be given directly in the instruction. That is direct addressing. Indirect addressing means the address will be mentioned indirectly. It will denote a value. If you go the value, the address will be there. The address will not given directly. Instead of that, an index or reference value will be given. In that reference value, your address will be given. So it is given indirectly. Register addressing means the address will be denoted in terms of registers. Add a comma b. So a is a register, b is a register. It will have a certain address value in it. So you are mentioning the register as a register addressing. Register indirect addressing means the register will be termed as indirectly. That is register indirect addressing. Relative addressing, indexed addressing, like that we will see one by one. First we are going to see the immediate addressing. What I said is, this is opcode. Instruction will have always opcode and operand. Opcode means add, sub, multiply, move, like that. Operand means the values you are going to do. Add, opcode means addition operation, operational code, that is add, multiply, etc. Operand means what are you going to add, which value you are going to add. A b means that is a value. So in terms of Tamil means opcode means நீங்க என்ன பண்றீங்க, என்ன ஆபரேஷன் பண்றீங்க, அது opcode. Operand means எதை வச்சு பண்றீங்க, எதை பண்ண போறீங்க, that is operand. That is the instruction format, opcode and operand. So operand value is given explicitly in the instruction. As I said, immediately, no waiting time, no everything, no. So you should given explicitly in the instruction in terms of openly. Operand value will be given. So add 5 means 5 value will be added to the contents of accumulator. So you will give 5. The 5 value on the accumulator, the special type of register content will be added. So no memory reference needed. It is very fast, as I said, immediate. So low limited range. So next we are going to see direct addressing. Direct addressing means the address will be given directly. So address field contains address of the operand. So if you see that corresponding here, effective address is address field. If a effective address a column will be there EA in that team address field will be given. So the contents of will be accumulator, the memory location add of operand. A single memory reference to access data, no additional calculate needed. So limited address space. If you see the diagram, it will be easier to understand. In every addressing mode, there will be a diagram will be there. So you just see the corresponding value of address. So in this opcode address A is given, memory the operand will be there. So in this address the operand will be directly taken place, address will be given directly. So operand and the value and the address of this is given, though the operand can be directly fetched into that. This is the direct addressing mode. Indirect means that it will be given indirectly in terms of FT address, in terms in given by pointer with point out address. So here also if you see the diagram it will be easier for you. Operand is here, but the address will point a pointer to operand. A pointer or intermediate will be there. The address value is point to the pointer and it is point to the operand. In terms of direct, if you see address is directly pointed to the operand, the line will be directly pointed to the operand in terms of direct addressing mode. Indirect addressing mode means it point to a operand. The operand pointer will point to the operand. This is the difference between the direct and indirect. So direct it will directly pointed. If you see the diagram, I will show one more time. See, address is directly pointed to the operand. Indirect means address point to a pointer of the operand. It will point to the operand. This is a difference between the both of them. So indirect larger address space needed because you are pointing indirectly. Nested, sometimes nested multi-level also needed. Multiple memory access also needed, so it will take slower time. So operand is held in the register name in the register addressing mode. Now we are in register addressing mode. Operand value and everything given in register name of the registers. So it is also a limited number of registers needed. Small address field also needed to faster instruction fetch. So no memory access, vast execution because register itself carry the address value. So I also have a shortage or disadvantage, means limited address space. We are not having larger number of register because it affect the performance. So if you see register addressing mode, the registers directly having the operand value, the register address will be given. A move A comma B, it means B address will move to A address, values will be pointed. So register indirect is also same like of direct and indirect addressing mode. Here see same like that. Here point register will be as an intermediate pointer, act as intermediate pointer. So register address pointer to operand, from that it will taken to your memory. Last diagram if you see, directly register will have the value operand value. Here register will not have. It is like intermediate or pointer. From that through this way you can reach this operand in a memory. This is this the indirect. So next one, indexed addressing mode. If index means if everybody reading books, I know many of them will read books regularly or having the practice of how to read book etc. Everything will you know. So effective address equal to x plus r. The effective x plus r means x is a constant value, offset value. R is a register of the memory or vice versa. So effective address is nothing but it is an indexed value. The x is given as a constant value, offset value. This is nothing but indexed value. Indexed value means the book, suppose if you are searching a topic, binary search means binary search index will be there. Through that you can find out the page number. Like that if you see opcode register constant value will be there. The register is act as a intermediate. Through the constant value is added. Through the help of constant value and this intermediate you can find the operand where it is. Search if a binary search topic means you will find the page number. From the page number you point in the help of the page number you will find out the topics in the books. Like that only the constant value, offset or index value will point out the corresponding location. So next, relative addressing mode. Relative addressing mode is nothing but effective address equal to x plus pc. The operand x bytes away from the current location binded by pc. So locality of reference, cache usage, etc. So here it is. The relatively the address will be pointed out. So the effective address in terms of register specified in the instruction. So the effectively the address will be taken place, carried out by. So this is not relatively how the address will be related. Okay, next last simple one, auto decrement, auto increment. Auto decrement means it will decrement the location value step by step. The contents of the registers are specified in the instruction. First automatically decremented and used as the effective address. First be decremented automatically one by one. This decrement means குறைத்தல், reducing. Another one is also there, whether it is given or not. Yes, automatic increment is missing, I think so. It is nothing but here, sorry, automatic increment means The address of the contents of the register in the instruction after accessing the contents of the register automatically incremented to a next item 1 point. So after incrementing the value will be added 4000, 2000, 2000, 4, 8 like that. Here decrement means it will be reduced state, ascending and descending order like that. So this is all addressing modes. The last implicit and immediate means overall the implicitly it is defined means opcode. It is known as implied whether it is denoted in the register or index everything. Last 4 5 values are implied. Immediate is only one mode. First mode we studied. The actual operand itself is specified in the instruction. Though the addressing mode can be divided into implied and immediate. Immediate is single one only immediate addressing mode. Implied is register, indirect register, this auto increment, etc. Everything comes under implied mode. These are all the. This is summary with the example of register you can see. So this is addressing modes. Implied and immediate are two types. Implied means implicitly it will be defined. Immediate means explicitly it will be defined. So here in this category we saw many number of addressing modes in detailed. If you see means what are all the different types we saw or studied means the everything was given. The immediate addressing, direct addressing, indirect register indirect, relative index. These are all the different types of addressing modes we saw. Kindly go through this video and I will also post the material so you can easily understand what is the addressing mode and its types. Thank you.